Mm. Oh, okay. Well, let's turn this back off. Oh, oh, YouTube doing big things now, huh? Hmm. I want to keep it like this. That's interesting. I don't know if you see my hair. Hmm. Yeah, we leave it off for now. But that is nice. I didn't. Hmm. Okay. Mhm. All right. Hopefully my sound is good. All right. All right. So, um, in this live, I am going to do my hair. I welcome the floors and trusses. Over here, I just do my hair. I'm on a healthy, relaxed hair journey, so I try to do healthy things with my hair. So in this, I'm doing like a little series with my hair. So I am doing my mini twist in my hair. That's why my hair is section off like it is now. So I got some of it done. I started a video. You guys will probably see that video tomorrow. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna get some of this section done while I talk about um what this story or whatever. I'm gonna do my hair while I talk about the story. So it's the back section or whatever. So I will be turned around the other way. So hopefully I can you guys hear me because you're you transformer. Mm, okay. Not transformer. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm gonna keep you in for now. You transformer. I'm trying to figure out what does that mean. Hola, madam. Hi, how are you? Multi-page. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, put a one in the chat. I just want to make sure that I am being heard because I was just in here. I just had a live and you guys couldn't hear me for sure. Okay, good, good, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, can you guys like the live? So I'm just gonna get started. Um, talking about this news story. I am fine. How are you? RTR 3319. How are you? Hopefully you are doing good. Um, so I seen this, I think this happened October the 4th, I believe. I seen this news story, and I I honestly could not believe it. So I have been waiting to uh, talk about this because here on YouTube, I seem to be doing like a little, I don't know, I guess because I'm a mom, I get a lot of my algorithm is filled up with a lot of like neglectful moms and moms that's doing stuff or whatever and everything. Um, so like I've been going down a little rabbit hole and talking about moms, neglectful moms. But every story that I have talked about neglectful moms and moms that's doing these children real messed up or whatever, it doesn't compare to this story at all. Like I talked about Kelly Bryant, the mom who left her little ones in the house for 5 years. She abandoned her kids, the little ones in the house for 5 years. That was really that weighed heavy on me because I couldn't believe like how could you do that to your own or whatever. But even with that situation, it does not compare to this situation. I talked about the mom in Detroit that the little ones, they were homeless, and the little ones didn't make it in the car. They found out later it was carbon monoxide poisoning, two of them. Even that story does not relate to this story. I talked about a mom that left her seven little ones in the house while she was like a city away. And even that story does not compare to this story. So this story, I just honestly can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. So I'm going to read the news story, and then I'm going to talk about some feelings that I have about it, all while I'm doing my hair. No, I'm not. Lucky starts. No, I'm not. Not at all. Um, okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn around to the back and start getting my hair done. So I got my hair sectioned off already because it's kind of really hard for me to put parts in my hair. So everything is all sectioned off. So I'm just going to start. All right. So I believe this happened October the 4th. They said early in the morning. So the news story actually reads, Texas mom accused of powing, and I'm putting words into everything because on YouTube and social media, you can't say certain words. So I'm putting words where I'm trying to, not say the actual words. Okay. So Texas mom accused of powing her four little ones, unallowing two of them had prior conviction in Georgia. It says Onenda Romal, Rom, Romulus was arrested over the weekend after the domestic powing in the Houston area. Details continue to emerge from a shocking and unsettling case out of Texas, in which a mom is accused of powing her four little ones, unaliving two of them. Those details now include a prior conviction in Georgia. Oninda Romulus was arrested over the weekend after domestic powing in the Houston area, according to local authorities in Brazoria County, Texas. Romulus' 13-year-old son and 3-year-old daughter is unalived, while 8-year-old son and 9-year-old daughter survived. She told investigators that her children were with the devil, and that she said instead of them doing it to me, I'm going to do it to them. When asked what she meant by that, she repeatedly replied, unalive them all. She did not have a prior record with Child Protective Services. The conviction she had prior was driving while under the influence of drugs. Her father is shocked by the news. So that is the news story. Um, but since then, some other details have came out. So one of the details that came out is um, they went to the house because I think I seen somewhere that they suspected that she had another child. So they went to the house and to check the house. And when they got to the house, they found evidence that she was basically a scammer or whatever. So from her social media footprint or whatever, like social media is so dangerous, but from her social media footprint, basically she was an influencer. Um, and the lifestyle that she was promoting was a glamorous type of lifestyle. I know they said something about she did people taxes, and I think she did something like preparing people credits and stuff of that nature, or whatever. But she bragged and boasted on her social medias about having money and the lifestyle she lived and the purses and the shoes and the clothes that she bought or whatever. That was all over her social media. So when I seen that part of the story, it made me think about a story that I just recently did about a NASA a NASA employee, and her and her husband was convicted for uh, mortgage fraud. And the reason why they was convicted for mortgage fraud is because they fraudulently lied on the application to get the loans, and they did a lot of scamming. And when I talked about that story, I talked about how we can't get wrapped up in these people's lives. Like these people show these lives to us or whatever, and we think, oh wow, okay, oh she or he doing big things or whatever. But we don't know what they doing in the background to portray this lifestyle. And I say portray because a lot of them be portraying a lot of them. That's why I kind of fell off with like certain content creators or whatever, because they create these lifestyles, and we the people thinking all this is real. Whole time like I just bought this house and so and so and so and so. Whole time it's a whole rental. Sometimes it be Airbnbs, like, but we thinking that's their house and this is their life or whatever. Like, so apparently, like she was doing a lot of scamming and frauding people. They said they found a lot of social security cards, whatever, and like IDs and stuff, and all of them like kind of like had her picture. It was all like different social security numbers and stuff, and all of them had her picture on them. So she was doing a lot of scamming or whatever. Um, take heed to people that show how glamorous their lifestyle is all the time, because 9 times out of 10 their lifestyle is not that glamorous, and they doing a lot of fraudulent things. So even with that, it just doesn't equate to what has happened, what was done. Like it doesn't equate to it. So I've been on social media trying to like trying to find something, trying to like, cause I'm just not I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. So I seen somewhere when somebody post somebody made a comment on somebody was talking about it, and they made a comment and said something like something about some voodoo or whatever. And when I went to look and everything, I didn't see anything of that nature, because honestly, when I heard the story, like you have to be very, very evil to do something like that. Like it it's no way, it's like it's no way possible that you could do that to your own little ones. To your own little ones. Like even if even if you was taking some drugs or something or whatever, like I just can't see how that would be possible. Um, So I seen a comment about that, but like I said, I didn't see too much evidence of that. What I seen on her social medias is basically her bragging and boasting about the money she was making, showing her lifestyle. Um, I didn't see anything in that nature. Now I did happen to come across it was on somebody else video of her video, whatever. I don't know what's an Instagram or what page it was off of, but she was going on a little rant or whatever, talking about men and how men can't come, they gotta come correct to her, and how she ain't with the games, and just just regular female stuff, regular female stuff. People were making comments and saying stuff like she posted stuff and said F these kids or whatever. But like even that, like that's just something that we joke around with a lot. Like we don't really mean it when we say it. Like we just that's just something we say to joke around about. Also, what I learned is that she is Haitian. She is Haitian. So when somebody says something about the voodoo, it kind of lines up. But again, I didn't see anything on her page that lined up with that. I just don't. Oh, somebody also said something on the page. It was on somebody video, something about how she went to get her taxes done, or she did something with her. She did some type of business with her, and her son was the 13-year-old. I suspect was talking to her in a way or whatever, like he was real disrespectful and real rude or whatever. And even with that, I still cannot equate that with what was done for real. Like I'm a mom. I have five children. I have a 25-year-old. I have a 23-year-old. I have a 7-year-old, and I have twins that are two. And my out of all my children currently, my 25-year-old gave me a run for my money. He gave me a run for my money. When he turned 12, no, when he turned 13, we started having issues, like major issues. So by the time he was about 14, we had a we had an incident. We had an incident with a phone or whatever. And I wind up on the floor. And in that moment, my thought wasn't to um hurt my son or pow him. My thought was like, you lost your mind. You lost your mind, and if it's that serious, then you got to go. Like if it's that this phone is causing you to act like this with me, then you gotta go. But never crossed my mind I need to, like, regardless of how bad the situation was, whatever, and it was bad. I've talked about it. I got some lives talking about it. It was bad, but never that thought never crossed my mind. Now the thought that did cross my mind, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking, well, maybe I should check myself into a mental institution because I just couldn't understand being the mother that I am. I'm going to work. I'm providing for my kids. I'm not having a whole bunch of ruckus in my house. I'm doing everything that I felt like I was supposed to do. And I couldn't understand why my oldest son, he just did not want to listen to anything. I said go to school. He didn't want to go to school. He was kept leaving school. I took him all the way to the school. I took him all the way to school. All the way to school. I'm supposed to be at work, but I take him all the way to school. Make sure he gets in the door at school, and as soon as I leave to go to work, he leaves back out to school. So like we went through it. But like I said, never once that thought ever crossed my mind. So even if her 13-year-old was showing his behind or whatever, like that still does not equate to it. And then okay, the 13-year-old, okay, let's just say, all right, that was the reasoning or whatever. okay, a 3-year-old, and she pow all of them. She pow all of them. Two of them is thankfully, thank God, they're in the hospital there, and they trying to survive or whatever and everything. But the 13-year-old and the 3-year-old is gone. So like the only thing that I can come up with, the only thing I can come up with is something that's like out of this world. Like I and she was dealing with a lot of type of she was dealing with money and showing her lifestyle or whatever and everything. She wanted to be she was an influencer or whatever and everything. With that comes you come in contact with different people in certain circles or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I can only think like some outlandish um supernatural type of thing happened or whatever, where as though like something really took over her. And like, yeah, because I just can't believe, like, even with all the stories that I've talked about, like, and those moms are very neglectful, but I just can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it at all. Like I can't see it. Even I talked about the story with the young lady, she's from Baltimore. She was the aunt of the two children or whatever, and she was driving around in the car with the two children that she unalived or whatever and everything. Even in that case, she she the story that she told was that she went to bang the little girl or whatever and everything. Um and even that's still like heartbreaking or whatever, but I can I can see somebody doing that that's not in their right state of mind. I can see somebody with some mental issues doing something like that. And the way how she talked about it, she said she just punched her one time or whatever and everything, and then she didn't get up or whatever. Like even that, like that don't come close to this. Like how could you? Yeah, I just R.I.P. to the little ones, and I hope that the little ones in the hospital they make a full recovery, and I hope that they get a lot of therapy or whatever, and they get past this or whatever. This is like uh, to think about looking back at, at, as a child or whatever and everything, and looking back as like this. How do you tell people like this story? Like when they, oh, where's your mom? Like, oh yeah, my mom's in jail because she tried to. Gosh, mm, 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 mm. I don't know. This is a tough one. This is really a tough one, and I try to relate to every story that I talk about on some type of level because I am a mom. But in this story, I can't. It's nothing I can relate to. I can't. I can't, and I can only think that something supernatural happened and took over her. That's the only thing that I can think. And then like I was looking at, I was going through her Facebook page or whatever, and even her friends is like they don't understand. Everybody's saying she was actually a good mom. She did have a she did go on the a court show, whatever, the fraternity court show, or whatever. And she tested two fathers or whatever, and both of the fathers felt came back to be not the child's dad or whatever. And even that, I was looking at her mannerisms and how she talked or whatever. And she didn't give like it didn't give a vibe like that. Like it gave a vibe like I did some messed up stuff or whatever, and yeah, now we here or whatever. But I just my heart goes out to the little ones in the hospital. My heart goes out to her family, because it seems like she wasn't a bad mom. And usually there's signs. There's usually signs of a mom that is planning or doing something like this or whatever. There's usually signs, but from what they say, there were no signs. Like she took care of her kids, although she was out here scamming or whatever and everything. But it looks like she actually took care of her kids for real. So I don't know that story. I don't know. I'm waiting to see more information, and the investigation is ongoing. So they saying they're gonna really try to find out what happened. But it's just so odd, like how mm. It's so odd. Let me try to look at my chat. Let me see. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. I missed a lot of comments. Um, how are you? What are you bringing to the table? You're from the USA. Hello. I seen that one. Are you a man? She's a beautiful woman. Oh, thank you, Africa will never unite. Thank you so much. Hello, before just leave. Hi, how are you? Earth her, horizontal. How's marriage life going? It's great. It's great. Hello, beautiful. Hi, crazy seven. Demetria. Hi, how are you? And if Fatima, how are you? How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for liking the live. Thank you for being here with me, listening to me. Hopefully, I can get this. What time is it? That's like six of them. Let's see, 1:42. I'm always up late. It's always hard for me to braid the back of my hair, so I always start with the back. Okay. I was just thinking about that Are You a Man comment. I don't know why I give masculine energy. TikTok think I'm a man too. TikTok got this whole take a picture and they'll pick a sound for you, and quite often, I get the man sound, like a man sound. But it is what it is. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Maybe because I'm getting older, or certain comments just don't. It don't get to me like it used to get to me. Like today I got asked if I was pregnant, and I remember being so offended when somebody asked me that when I had just had my twins. After I had my twins, like what? Am I pregnant? No, I'm not pregnant. Do I look pregnant? Like, but today when somebody asked me, it was just like, oh no, definitely not, definitely not. And I like joked it off and laughed it off, like I don't know, maybe it's just I don't know. I guess getting older, and I wish I had this type of confidence when I was younger. If I had this type of confidence when I was younger, boy, boy. Mm-mm. Yeah, right. Look like we getting somewhere. Yeah, like two. Oh, is this one? What's this? What is already a braid? Oh, it's just two more. Uh oh. All right, guys, I'm almost done. It's right here. I think that's the hardest thing. Just not being able to see. Like, I get. I'm gonna get these mirrors. They like. I forgot what they call, like three-dimensional mirrors. Like you can see from every side. I need to get those. This will now be a lot better. Yeah, I'm just winging it right now because I can't see. Like, fake it till you make it. Well, mm, my arms hurt. Okay. the last one. That's the last one. Yes. I think. Hold on. Yeah. Why this one all the way up here? Hmm. Okay. And I'll try to keep these stretched. I don't want them to. Mm, yeah, no problems with the rubber band. Okay. Whew. This looks like it's gonna be a big one. It look like I should make it two, but I'll find out in a minute. Hopefully, did that look okay to you guys? I don't know. I'll look at it in a minute. I don't know what I'm gonna do when my hair get longer though, cause this is, whew, oh my goodness, I can't imagine if my hair was really long. Like, I'll start with that one, but whatever. You guys don't hear my stomach growling. All right. I think that's probably a big one. I might have to go back and redo that. But for now, this is what I got. So I am going to try to keep this as stretched as I can. Only need like two rubber bands. Hopefully. All right. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness, 35. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. That's incredible. You are very amazing. Thank you. I those famous people. She is supposed to leave 5 steps in less than 1 second. I wish. Thank you though. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the live. I think this is the most likes I ever had on any of my lives. So I really appreciate you guys so much. Oh, that just popped. That was great. So I'm going to I had hair on it. So I'm going to put this back. Try to keep it in a stretched state because that is the goal. If I can keep my hair stretched, then it will be all right. This is a lot of new growth right here. Somebody asked me yesterday, was like, your head is weirdly shaped. And I think they think that this is the way my head is shaped, but this is actually my hair puffing up. It's actually new growth. So can't wait to see how much new growth we really got. So I've been doing some new things. I've been taking some new iron supplements. So yeah, hopefully everything is working out. Well, all right, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the live. If you have not liked the live yet, please make sure that you like the live on your way out. And I will see you guys in the next one. I don't think that I will be live tomorrow. Because I gotta get some rest at some point. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. So I probably will be live again Wednesday. Um Wednesday, I think I will talk about the young lady that strapped her kids to her and was trying to go in the pool or whatever. Um, so yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. I see you guys in the next one.